Unmuted mic. There we go. Okay, there we go. So I got hiccups this morning. I think things are sorted out now. Now I have my mic on instead of just watching me move my mouth. So yeah, for some reason YouTube didn't update. Accidentally hit start streaming before I realized I was ready. And by accidentally, I mean I just was dumb. And then I had to fix it. So I think everything's fixed. Yeah, we're going to paint some tanks. Paint some Soviets. This one's from World of Tanks. It's got a textured surface. I airbrushed some black craft paint on top of it. That's why it's a bit shiny, because I thin my black craft paint with, or any craft paint that I airbrush with Pledge. But it still has a rough surface, so I think it should dry brush fine. It's kind of an experiment. This one's commission. And I'm going to try a slightly different color with my tanks. I got a sweet T35. I got an IS2. I got a T72. And I can never remember which of these ones are called, but they're based off the T26, but they're a flamethrower tank. It doesn't look... I don't see any tanks for holding flamethrower gas, though, so I don't know. I don't know exactly how flamethrower it looks. Maybe it should have came with something that you tow. So everything should be good now. No one said anything. Stream elements just updated. Alright, I typed myself. If you see it, you will respond, and then I will know. Things are supposed to be good. Okay, good. Then we will begin. So this one I'll do the old color scheme on, the Russian uniform. And for mine I'm going to try out this olive green, which is what Plastic Soldier Company recommends. So definitely this one's brighter than this one. Other than that, I'm not sure how different they'll look. We'll see. So today is Oathmark chat. Oh, I need to get a shaker. So I'll be wrapping up the stream before lunch probably, so I can eat lunch and then join in on the Oathmark chat, which will happen in... That's good enough. Good enough. It's going to happen in 2 hours and 15 minutes from now. Though sometimes we start chatting a bit early. This guy's thick paint. Dry brush, everybody dry brush. It's gonna be a bit heavy, I think. That's how we'll start off. Oh yeah, dry brush is just fine. Perfect. So this is the original color. How close are they? Yeah, the original color is a little darker. Is everyone at work today? Except for Noise, who's probably getting ready for dinner. Yeah, Thursdays are always lively. Got the Oathmark chat. Every second Thursday, there's the Musty Wargamers live stream at night. And I want to do my live stream during the day. It's always a big push to get everything done. This surface is very rough. from whatever the factory paint is from World of Tanks. I feel like it's harder to dry brush. So I'm going to go a little heavier. It's nice having everything pre-assembled though. But you miss all the cool greebly bits, the extras. And the Sherman doesn't have a machine gun. As opposed to like the 2 machine guns that most Shermans seem to have. So many machine guns. Ooh, you're off work? Nice. Are you working on anything fun then? Gamers with coffee. You guys got some projects on the go or prepping for some videos? How did your con go? I only got to pop in a little bit in the Sunday morning. Unfortunately, my wife has to work a lot this week. She's starting to feel the effects of our ad hoc home office. So we got to do some problem solving, I think, there. There we go. You definitely get a lot more of the black in there because of the rough surface. There we go. Ah. Gotta run your mom around. Fair enough. You're gonna live stream Instagram. Oh yeah, I always forget that's a thing. Do you find live or Instagram's a pretty successful platform for you? Oh, you met lots of people that love the Aliens game. Awesome. Yeah, I assume when I was able to come, it wasn't too lively, being earlier in the morning. I have heard though that online conventions actually fare better during the week than they do on a weekend, because of all the people in their home offices sneaking in to attend where they wouldn't normally be able to in a physical conference. There we go, that's a little heavier. Oh, there you are. There's the little turret. Yeah, that alien game looks really cool. I've listened to some playthroughs. I'm not really sure on the game mechanics, but I think people have said it's pretty simple and pretty fun. Or at least pretty simple. Depending on if it was their cup of tea or not. I was going to start the stream a little earlier, but I had to go back and watch my video because I've hit the point where I'm forgetting everything I did in the fall, because it's been an entire season since I painted any of these Soviet tanks. And I looked at my notes and I only wrote down what Wargamer Pete did. I didn't write down what I did for the variations I needed to do with the paints I had on hand. Oh, different than what they had, huh? Interesting. Okay. The painting guides on the Plastic Soldier Company kits are very simple. They only suggested 3 colors for these. Yeah, what are they? SU-76s? Gunmetal, black gray, and this olive green. So I want to build up a few more layers than that. these. All right. And that's what we're going to try next. Whoop. Oh, you're going to have Frost and Fist on Friday night. Nice. I'm usually chatting in Nordic Weasel Games Discord on Friday nights. Though this Friday I work late. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to make the chat there. I think Frost and Fist is usually kind of overlapped in the end. Much brighter. Yeah, look at that. All right. So I think what I'm saying is I should be able to make the Frost and Fists. Exercises? Oh yeah, that's right, you're exercising. Exercising to my soothing voice. Break a sweat while you relax. Jam it in there. Just jam it in. There we go. Just jam it in. This color reminds me of the old Goblin Green that I have from Games Workshop. More in there. Meeting too many people. Yeah. Well, you kind of fall into groups in the end. You find your people that you jive with most, and yeah, hang out, just like in real life. Guess we don't really see it in real life anymore. The internet's been around long enough that it is real life. It's a habit from old role-playing forums I used to be in. You'd always say IRL. You're talking about something from your life. Yeah, I think this is a pretty appropriate green color for Soviet tanks, for sure. They picked well. I do like my Soviets to be a bit bright. Originally, I was just going to do my tanks the same as my friends that I'm painting. Now I kind of want to do them different. Just for variety's sake, for the most part. Wonder if Dicey Guy's getting his kids to bed. Wrangling kids. My kid went to bed super late last night. She's super tired this morning. Kind of out of it. We lost track of time playing Mario Kart. feel like there could be a bit more color here. So I'm going a bit heavier. Okay. And then we'll do his little turret too. These ones are hard to grab onto. I'm painting them so tiny. Apparently I didn't put any paint on the brush. There we go. I need to meet Bythrin tonight. Drop off a few things from him, pick up a few things. So I got a busy night. Busy. I gotta work tomorrow, I gotta work Saturday, and then that's it. Not too much work this week. I'm booking Sundays off of work now, from now on. So I always have one day for my family. And coincidentally, also one day for Gamers with Coffee. Depending on what my family's doing, of course. It's kind of hard to get in there. Where's that Citadel dry brush? Where's the machine gun? I don't see the Citadel dry brush, but I got this one here. Should do okay. I just need to get some color in here. A little heavier. Just little tiny bits. There we go. So let's see how that looks all together. The top. Yeah, definitely a different color of green. Both are really good. I like both. Alright, T72. Ooh, let's do the paintbrush end, not the handle end. Dried paint. I also use these gloves for airbrushing. It's just really dry, because my paint seems to be drying even faster than normal. And I'm taking it from a wet palette. All right, more paint. Maybe I should go for the big guns on this one. Let's see. What do we got in here? I seem to be all out of dry brushes that are bigger than this, but smaller than this. I don't really want to use this one. Ouch. Alright. Just need a little more moisture in here. go. Seems to be back in action the way I want it to be. Last night I put together 8 Greek hoplets from a sprue that came from a magazine. That was pretty fun. War Games Illustrated had a sprue from Warlord, which was a sprue they purchased from another company that went under, I guess. Kind of like how they got the War Games Factory sprues. They also had these Greek hoplets. And they're made by Renadra, so they're the usual quality that you get. Though the molds are looking pretty old. They're from 2010. There's a lot of flash. Not a deal breaker. But it took me about an hour and 46 minutes to put together 8. I'm doing it for a video, so I'll have a video of me building them in fast speed. And I'm going to read through the magazine because I didn't have enough room to open up the magazine and look through it and talk about it on this area. Magazines are too big for this work area. Alright, Dicey Guy. Yo Kanukiruni. Kanukiruni. So like Kanaki Rooney? Perfect. So Dicey. See? Bite your lip. Vanguard. Van. So you kind of bite your lip and just kind of hum through it. Push your ear. Vanguard. Wineguard. I can understand, because I know Scandinavians, you guys get confused with V and W, but why wine? Why do you go to wine? I can see Vanguard. Does that sound too much like you're crying? Vanguard. If you tell me that's the reason, I'll believe you. Wineguard. Vanguard. Need a bit heavier paint in here. The dry brushing doesn't seem to be very dry brushy today. Sick tunes? Yeah. This is a pretzel. I use a pretzel. They used to spam on my chat and say what songs they're playing. Now it doesn't. I don't know why. Chiptunes are something I can always listen to if I don't know what I want to listen to. Alright, need to get some color in there. There we go. Just mash it in there. Twist it around. You're an imbecile? I don't think so. I don't think Dicey's an imbecile. I think what you're really saying is you want some wine. Do you make mead in Norway? Much? I know it's traditional, but do you guys still make it? Mead. I haven't had mead in a long time. It's expensive here, but it's produced locally. There we go. That's looking pretty decent. Ooh, that's really heavy. It's too late for regrets. No regrets. So you've been filming your videos, Dicey, on Twitch? Get your Twitch times up, and also get a video for YouTube? It's pretty industrious. That's thinking ahead. See? That's no imbecile. That's a crafty, crafty Norwegian. Do I want a bit more color in here? Probably. Probably do. Ooh, is that too much color now? Probably. But that's okay. We got washes. We can fix it. We can make it maybe better. Maybe it would have been better otherwise. Alright, Gamers of Coffee, good to see ya. Maybe I'll catch you tomorrow night. I did it again. My water's too clean. So my depth perception is off. That's why I need dirty paint water. I just want to dip the corner in, not half the brush. Oh, I played a bit of Loop Hero. It's very addictive. I just kept running around the loop, and then I was nearly dead, and then I ran to the lich, and then he killed me. And that was that. I lost all my resources. So now I understand how the game's played. I don't know if I'll buy it or not. I'm not really invest time in video games kind of guy anymore. No. No to video games? Not playing them, or no to the lich murdering me? Or both? Alright, more olive green. Someday I'm gonna have a vortex shaker. Someday. Though I suppose my camera will just freak out when I use that though. Right now I have it mounted on my desk. Maybe I should see if there's a way I can mount my camera onto the wall on a scissor arm or something. Uh-oh, why are we slowing down? Is it dry brushing too fast? There's Windows Update just messing with me again. When in doubt, it's Windows Update messing with you. I think I'll need to go to the dollar store and get some more makeup brushes of the intermediate size. Don't worry about that because I'll come in there later and paint it dark elf skin. Nice. Well, looky here. Pretty darn bright. So Soviet. Now let's do the IS-2 next. Just dip it up. There we go. Hello, newbie. How are you? You too, newbie. Did you end up streaming yesterday, newbie? Or did you have some hiccups? I need to show the leech who's the hero of the loop. Alright. Well, you know what? It's very cheap. So I might. It's a very affordable game. The story is very intriguing. Definitely has a Phantasy Star vibe. What Phantasy Stars did I play? I think I had 2 and 4 for my Sega Genesis that I had very briefly. You know what? I probably still have that Sega Genesis. The problem was the batteries were dead on the save cards. Those batteries certainly didn't last like Nintendo batteries. The save cartridges. I really like the IS-2. It's a pretty sweet tank. I really like the T-72. It's a pretty sweet tank. I love the T-35. Such a weird chonk. It's never big on the T-55. So the other day I learned about the theory of basing 1, 2, 3. in that if you're playing a game like 28mm scale, but even work for a 15mm scale, you should base your infantry in 1s, 2s, and 3s. Because it makes it a lot easier to move your dudes around. It's visually appealing. And you could do fewer bases that way. I don't know if I'd want to do it for 28mm. This is meant for like big mass battle games. Except for like Oathmark, I don't really want to play big mass fantasy battle or mass battle games, especially in sci-fi or modern World War II-ish eras. But in 15mm, I think that'd work pretty good. So for all my non-Flames of War and Team Yankee stuff, I think I might base them that way. Yay, back. Was I gone or were you gone? Because I think with all the home offices around, it's a little more heavy on the internet during the day. So if I was gone, that's probably why. Yes. Yes, I was gone? It's funny, sometimes when you watch the playback of like a live stream, everything was perfect in the playback. Even though everything went really weird during the live stream. Okay. Do I need some more color in here? Grab a little more. Is there anything left? Just dash it around. Swirl it. How is my day, dude, and where's the rest? My day has just started. It's only 11:21 here. It'll be lunchtime soon. The city feels weird today. A lot of people were weird on the drive. Don't know what that all means. Are you wondering where the rest of the tanks are? It's not too much left for Soviet. They have primed at least. So mostly I'm trying to focus on getting Bythrons done. I want to sneak a few in. I want to do some of my Soviets. And I want to do some of my Germans that I'm painting up in Gallia colors. Or Gallia. I don't remember if it's Gallia or Gallia. From Valkyria Chronicles. Valkyria. Valkyria? Maybe. Oh. Got kind of bent. Well, it definitely happens. So I still have a lot of Team Yankee Soviet vehicles to paint. It's a really cool game called Squad Hammer from Nordic Weasel Games, which is a lot of fun to play squads in. Squad-based battles. Squads of any sorts too. It's not really era-specific necessarily. You can fight robots, monsters, Greek hoplites, Cold War troops, World War II. But it takes a little bit of building on your part. You got to decide your conditions. Like, what does this IS-2 mean versus maybe an M1 Abrams? You set your own bonuses and penalties. was very easy to play. Good for kids. Good for people who like easy games to play. Holy smokes, look at that. Dry brush right off. Just snaps in. Well, let's put a little glue in. Yeah, I haven't seen my whatchamacallit now, internet streaming thing slip into the red. I did see it stumble once, video-wise. Yeah, it's no problem. Lurk away. I plan on being here for another 35 minutes. So if you make it back, you make it back. And if you don't, you don't. And that's fine. Stuff I gotta do anyway. I figured I might as well live stream while doing it. Definitely would be easier just to dry brush the color on. Or airbrush the color on, and then oil wash it. But I like the etchy look that a dry brush gives. There we go. Oh, something stuck in there. There we go. And then the big chunk. The big old flat panels. It's a land train. Apparently these tanks are very cramped to work in, and very obsolete very fast. Probably obsolete before they even started. But for an imagination game, I think they're perfect. Just like the mouse. Except for that one wasn't obsolete. Hard to say if it would have been functional in the end, though. Let's swirl up the side. Thinking about stuff. That's what I'm doing. All drivers. More paint. That's what all we need. Sounds thirsty. Takes a lot of paint. Whole lot of paint. whole lot of paint. This song is pretty good. Almost done dry brushing the beast. And back here. And then the turrets. I can live with that, yeah. Especially once the weathering gets on there. Okay, one last round. Olive green. Ooh, just throw my brush in there. Dip the tip. Hey, this is a song I don't like to listen to on headphones. I think it was this one's closer to the body, I think. Had the little machine gun turrets. Where's it pulling that texture from? My glove? Must be. Well, maybe more than one last round. The olive green. Starting to shape up. Hey, bazooka! What does axe annex mean? Well, you see, a long time ago when I was in high school, my best friend told me that axe annex meant anarchy in Latin. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I'm going to use it for every single thing for the rest of my life. Axe annex does not mean anarchy in Latin. He was a liar. He was on some pretty hardcore epileptic medication, which made him an extremely fun person to be around. He would, because it just really messed with his brain chemistry, so he would just make stuff up all the time, just act out in random ways. We had a lot of good times together in high school, for sure. Whoop, put it in the wrong spot. Oh well. So it's a made-up word for my best friend. I've always liked the way it sounds. Axe annex. My first webpage was called Axe Annex. My old role-playing home was called Axe Annex. It's been a lot of Axe Annexes. Many iterations over the years. My nation-state's kingdom is called the Mobile Airship Fleet of Axe Annex. Yeah, I used to have a bad habit of believing pretty much everything he said. It's not like I didn't know better. I did. I should have, at least. Most things I think in life are probably just all lies that he told. It's pretty funny. Because he wasn't always wrong. He was often right, too. But he just randomly makes stuff up. So you never really knew. And back then, of course, it was hard to look things up. When I first looked up Axe Annex on the internet, I didn't find anything at all. Now, if you look up Axe Annex, I think sometimes you find people named Annex. I think that's a name from a country. But if you look up Axe Annex, usually you'll find my stuff throughout the years. Mash it around there. I'm getting some bleed through from my glove. Well, it's a good thing I'm just about done this point. Should probably change my glove though. Give it a little wash. Alright. A little texture on the tank doesn't hurt at all. Maybe it even adds to it. So we're down here, which is ridiculous because I'm going to weather it anyway. But I just don't want it. Now I really need to find my smaller dry brush. Not too shabby though. Not too shabby. Yeah, these ones are from a Russian game. This guy's from it's called Hot War, or Hot Wars, I'm not sure which. And these ones are from Art of Tactic, that's what they're called. So they're all gaming pieces, and they all scale well with the Flames of War. Well, this one's from World of Tanks, but it's based on the Flames of War kit from Battlefront. Oh, weird. Doesn't want to fit in there nicely. So they could all be used for Flames of War, really. The Russian game is dead now, I think. Art of Tactic. Or maybe it's moved. I don't know. People say it's pretty good, actually. Pretty simple. A lot of fun. Flames of War isn't too complicated, but it's a lot of buy-in. It's like Games Workshop, where you have to buy a lot of stuff for it. Cards and things. Oh, Newbie's here. You're back. Did you have a little nap, Newbie? A free-floating newbie. Says Bazooka J. Rambo. Nope, boy Kevin Bazooka. You massive bigot, Bazooka. Axe Annex might be something cultural to Canadians. You should know more about other cultures, you massive British colonialists. Yeah, I don't think Axe Annex means much to anybody. Aside from its made up meanings. Or just my content, if that means something. dry brush is getting saturated. Actually, I gotta clean this one too. Hey, Bythorn, you're awake. I decided to go back on my word and not paint our tanks the same way. I'm doing it different. So I'm doing mine with the olive green, and yours with the traditional Russian uniform World War II. So yours will remain the darker colors, and mine will be a bit brighter. But they look pretty good. They're not too different, honestly. That's interesting. The smaller one looks less bright. Oh, Newbie's Twitch streams get more views than Dice's. People must love your bigoted chat. Is that what you do? You just sit there and chat bigotedly? My goodness. There's a market for that, though. Yeah, it's getting pretty stained. Let's see. One feels good. So for highlight color for this guy, I'm going to mix some of the tank ochre with the Russian uniform. Twitch is so fake. The only live viewers are us 5 idiots. Yet the video gets 50 views after the live stream ends. It's all fake. Well, people pop in. I put a game called Stream Avatars on my Twitch. And when it runs, anytime someone pops into your chat, you can set it to give them an avatar. So I was seeing all sorts of people who never stuck around. They just popped in, or I don't know what exactly happened. But somehow they got activated in my stream, even though I never saw them. And they'd get an avatar that they never chatted with. Now to edge highlight. Oop. Can't find the edge highlight and dry brush that I like to use usually. I'm trying to be careful with this guy, but I've already mucked it up a little. A wash will fix it, I think. Yeah, it is weird. The bot doesn't post anymore for some reason. Restream. What does Newbie have to say? You can get 50 views, but never converts to a new follower. Well, that's about the same as YouTube. My subscriber view count on YouTube is it's like 10%. I think it jumped to 11 recently. Most people who watch my videos never subscribe. And that's fine. Because I'm not chasing algorithms. If people can watch my videos and find them handy, I'm pretty happy. There we go. A little there. Perfect. That's about all the highlighting we need for this guy. It's too bad about that spot. Maybe let's color it more in. Try to blend it up a little. Okie doke. Newbie says hello to everyone in chat. noises off to prepare dinner. Have a good dinner. Oh, modeling for advantages here. And I missed it. What was I thinking about? Clean my brush, that's what. Ugh, dealing with the nurgling. Yeah. If I was stuck at home, I would quite be restless. Oop. Just flinging it everywhere on my palette. That's not really any brighter. It's a little brighter. Let's put a little more in. Okay. Well, let's give it a whirl. That's right, the immortal red-green. If the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Which one? Let's see, this one was Russian uniform, World War II. And then I mixed it about 50-50 with the Tank Ochre 1943. And this one I did, like the Plastic Soldier Company suggested, olive green for this guy. And now I'm mixing in also the Tank Ochre and seeing how that looks. I might want something more yellow. That doesn't look too bad, actually. Might be too subtle, though. Ah. Makes them look distinct from your British tanks? Yeah. Still haven't decided what I'm going to do for our Commonwealth ones. 100%. Where have we gotten so far with them? I airbrushed some Tank Ochre on. So I think I'm going to build them up from a yellowish brown. Maybe hit them with a khaki dry brush, and then an oil wash. And we'll see what it looks like there. Man, this World of Tanks primer is so rough. Do I want yellow? Maybe. It's a good little experimental tank. Ah, you like these tanks, Bythorn? Yeah. Yeah, these are all Zvezda kits. T-72, T-35. Look at that chunk. It's a flamethrower version of the T-26. Can't remember. Maybe KVT? I don't know. And then the IS-2. Joseph Stalin. So they'll be brighter than yours. Maybe I should mix in. Maybe I should do yellow. Or beige. I don't know. Actually, it's not too bad of a color. Let's hold the line. Let's see how it looks. This is all experimental stuff here. Yeah, we'll do him next. Oh, you like that color? Excellent. You're the one I need to please most. Alright, so we'll do 2 tank ogres. 1, 2, to 1 olive green. That's the Christmas music song again. Yeah, I think it's adding the right tone that I'm going for. Especially once you start panel washing things. We're at 12. Oh. Gonna have to wrap this up soon. Get lunch on the road. I think you got enough time to finish the edge highlighting on everything. Yeah, Plastic Soldier Company suggests using Russian World War II uniform, World War II for the British vehicles. But I didn't go that direction. Infantry bases from, You know what? I'm gonna need some. Peter never got back to me. So I don't know if he's still planning on going through with it or not. And if he can't, I mean, that's fine. Because he has to design them. So I'm okay if he can't make them. So yes, please. How many do I need? That's the question. Well, if I decide to go for the 1-2-3 style basing for all the non-Flames of War stuff, it's really Team Yankee. It's just really the missing bases from Team Yankee in World War or Flames of War that I need. So, are they the scenic bases? Do you know? Can I get the scenic bases? I like those scenic bases. Some more paint. 1, 2. And 1. Alright. Way too heavy in there. So okay. Well, I think either way, I could use 2 packs. Go from there. I'd have to recount. Oh, does my glove stick into the paint again? Exactly what I need. But I think I could safely say 2 packs for sure of either the multi-basing packs or the scenic packs. Lastly, the sexy one, the T-72. But yeah, if I can't get those scenic basing, it's the ones I really want. They don't look so fun to paint. So I think I got some extra guys left over from my motor rifle company. And I know for sure I got some extra Italians. And then yeah, I'll just... I don't remember what I was talking about now. One rural, one urban, if I may. How long have I been live streaming now? An hour and a half. Feels really long today. Okay. Well, that's as far as I can take it today. But That's pretty good. Do a little down here too. Down there. Groovy. I like it. They're both really good colors. I really like both. Two good. You see the difference already? Yeah. You pop. So the next step for both these guys, I'll take the sepia. And I'll wash all the details. I'm gonna paint the tracks all rusty. Then I'll put some of this light Indian ink wash on the tracks. All the little machine guns and lenses and stuff are gonna get some Dark Elf skin, which is Payne's Gray. And that gets highlighted with a bit of this medium sea gray. And then I do a weathering of the dark sand. That really ties it all together. Just along the tracks, up the sides, a little bit on the barrels. Just a little bit of splash. Looks really good, for sure. Alright, everyone. I want to thank you all for coming. I'm going to wrap this stream up. Get my dinner, or lunch. That's it. My lunch going. And I'm going to head over to the Oakmar chat. So we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.